I go so hard, my who should allow me to. You don't understand me cause you don't speak my language. You who with the chief cornerstone covering our angles. Me and Lee on the same track.
I know while we getting ready and we're acknowledging Perrine, they get ready to acknowledge the Super Bowl. I sent a tweet out. It's unfortunate that we still live in a society where racism is still very much alive. Not just on the football field. You know, the coach said they got racism in the NFL Football League, but we had racism before football. Before they ever invented basketball, we had racism. We had discrimination back before Pirates and everything else. We've always experienced and we've done at some point. We got to get to take a stance on something. We can't continue to just be everybody's footstool, everybody keep mopping and wiping their foot off on like a dope man. At some point, we got to start costing them. It costs us economically, it costs them economically. Our racism don't just affect us with the hate of white people. That's one thing I can't say. I hate you. Okay, I hate you, I don't like you. Do I pay your bills? Do I pay your paycheck? Do I control your home? See, there's no power in that. You don't have to deal with me. He just said, you don't like me, I don't like you in the story. But when I'm a Caucasian, of the Caucasian persuasion, I say I hate you. I control his employment. I control the school district. I control the taxes. I control the stores that's in the community. So you gotta understand, it's a big difference when they say they hate us. See, black people don't have that power. Any one of us can hate each other. You hate somebody, but you don't control nothing. All that just means you don't speak to me, I don't speak to you. So what? You stay in your yard, I stay in my yard. But when he hates you, he takes your yard. He can pull you over and lock you up. He can get you in the court system and he can trump up some charges on you. So you gotta understand the power of racism when it comes from other ethnic group or the Caucasian persuasion. It's really effective to us. So we gotta change it at some point. You think about it with the NFL football, you can put probably 10 top white players and they'll make more than all the niggas you got on the team. They'll never make the money the white boys make. I don't care, you get one black player, he gonna come up on the scandal. They're gonna get it. Look at what Prescott. He was probably when they hired paid quarterback, where he got $75 million. He found out they were throwing stuff on the field, and he said the fans throwing stuff on the field and stuff. They said they wasn't throwing it, y'all, they were throwing the referee. He said, oh, good, I thought he was throwing it up. They charged him $25,000. They said he was inciting hate. Now it was okay if they were throwing it at him. He never said, kill the referee, I hope the referee get hurt, I hope they caught. He said, oh good, they were throwing it at the referee. It was over with. It wasn't like they were throwing it while he was speaking or he told them to. They hit him for 25. Shannon Sharp, a lot of them like Shannon Sharp, another house nigga. Shannon Sharp jumped right out here, Mike, you know what they told him? They need to charge him more than that. That's why he had a clean record for them. Then he gonna go say some stuff like that. Dad, what are you talking about that? You don't get them position unless you sell us out. First of all, I've been like, I don't know why they charged him. Zach didn't tell him to throw it. This was a conversation they had with him after it was over the next day, and I still get fined for inciting. And then I got another black man saying him, he threw me on the bus and said they need to charge me more than $25,000. And the problem is, I know you don't get these positions. You don't sit on commentating. You don't get the referee jobs. You don't get the contract. You don't get to perform for a Super Bowl or NBA playoff unless you sell out something. What's his name? Snoop Puppy. He out here. They'll let him make a fool out of himself. The man, he the one put us on gin and juice when I was growing up. I drunk gin and one to the degree he had. That nigga put it together and told me it was gin and juice. And then told me laid back. Now I'm drunk and I got my seat. But who remember that? I smoked. I mean, he induced a lot of stuff, though. You know what I'm saying? Dre with the chronic. They got enough of us high, locked up, car crash. Now they gonna get them back at the Super Bowl. Now when they get up there, you think they gonna do something about it? They gonna get up here and they gonna push white America's agenda. They don't put them, but listen, Dre ran from the police, criminal record. You ran with these thugs, NWA, you had a cussing talking about F the police, you pushed all this stuff. Then he got to jump up now, they the superhero of the Super Bowl. They gonna come, it's embarrassing to me. I'm gonna tell you about me, I don't respect these guys. I've been stopped respecting them guys. See, my era growing up, we listened to these bastards. A lot of people with me went to jail behind these guys. God tell us that I had a friend, he told the police, he a jail guy, and the police came up, he saw the police, he said, you just a sucker in a uniform waiting to get shot. So y'all know how that went. They beat the piss out of him. He went right back in. He just got released on bond. He seen the man. He done told the man, "You a sucker in the uniform waiting to get shot." He took that L and he went right back to jail. But he heard it from somewhere. Somebody pushed that narrative. These boys, listen, Ice Cube was a prayer warrior. Oh, boys in the hood, I'm 100% killer, the whole nine. That guy has one major felony. When they pulled his jacket, they found out that joker, he stumped the watch out. All he been doing was killing time. These guys ain't never killed nobody. But it's the damage that these guys did for me. How many of y'all remember Ice-T? I never liked this singer. I think his voice is terrible. I think he drags, and he always like an old country soul brother. I've never liked Ice-T. Never. I never liked him in New Jack City. He played every time he played been the police. I think he had one movie he won the police. He started New Jack City with police. That threw me because we grew up listening to guys in that era where you push the gangs on colors. People don't remember. How many of y'all were living when Colors came out? Remember Colors? Listen, man, it was so bad they had to shut theaters down with the movie. All you had, listen, it was gangs coming to the movie. It was gang fight. It was so terrible they had to shut studios. It was just too bad. And he pushed the song Colors. And you got all these people locked up. All these guys around here talking about shooting. He came out with Cop Killers. Y'all know how many guys sit in prison who have died in prison behind these guys? These guys have made no apologies. No apologies. It was me, I get up and I say, I really want to apologize to the people that follow me. I put a lot of people in jail. A lot of people listen to me back because of the old man. At least tell us. These guys walking here like nothing, like they ain't do nothing. Then Ice Cube gonna come out with, "Are we there yet?" I'm like, nigga, where you going? Come out with that movie. Where are you going, nigga? He don't know, are we there yet? Because we hadn't arrived. But this is kind of stuff we've dealt with for years. And a lot of people that came up my generation, they the product of a lot of the struggle. A lot of people got killed in that era for listening to these guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas with an attitude. You know how many guys walked around, were amped up because of the song? The whole thing was niggas with an attitude. How does a nigga act when he got an attitude? So I'm a nigga with an attitude, you're a nigga with an attitude, and we cross each other. How this going? These guys got checks from this stuff. These guys ain't fought nobody. It's just, I don't know, that's me. That's me. I won't forgive these guys. I won't ever forgive them. Because I know the damage these guys done. And I would respect them. I done wrong. Get up and tell the people you done wrong. That's right. Tell them you were a part of a system that you didn't understand and realize they used you to imprison your own people. Now, a lot of people died behind these guys, man. A lot of people dead. California shouldn't have no love for them guys. Y'all know how many people in California in jail behind them guys? Y'all know how many people, because they were from Cali. And them guys was saying about them guys' lifestyle, and they amped it up. Boys in the hood, come on, man. Boys in the hood had so many niggas ready to shoot and kill. Behind these guys, you think, we thought Ice Cube was a real gangster. We didn't know that joker, he didn't want, DeVal rewrote his song, Choir Boy. His joke was Choir Boy. I don't know, that's me. Everybody different. I know people like they love the teams. These teams don't love you. All these teams consist of what, 32, 34 racist owners. It ain't because the coach said it. We've always known it. You know what happened to us? Let's just be honest. We knew the NFL was racist because this black coach said it. For people to say, oh, now y'all say it's sad that we've dealt with racism so long, it's normal. Come on, it's normal. You see a man with a Ku Klux Klan say it's normal. I got a shirt on, I got stuff, I hate white America, kill white. White folks start, they get me out the street. They're like, you came down here, this done. White man walk down the street, he got a gun, wide open, nobody say, you just look, you say, well, that's how they do it. You got a gun on, and it's public, they see it. You 9 times 10 gonna get shot. Police getting called. They gonna ask you, you got a permit for that gun? And they ready to shoot you, get your permit, and your permit in the same pocket with your gun. You like, I really rather you just get it. Come on, they don't have to, nobody question white. If white person walk around hillbilly, no teeth, nasty clothes on, cut off short with some boots on the gun, what you gonna say? Man, he probably ain't supposed to have that gun. You say, that's them. That's how they do it. We got one. You even see one of you probably say, man, nigga probably stole that gun. That gun probably hot. they teach us to think negative about us. We don't give each other opportunity, benefit of the doubt. We just naturally assume. If you see a black guy in a nice car, it was years ago, a black guy in a nice car with rims sold dope. We were getting pulled up all the time. White man in a nice car, he made it. You know what I'm saying? He's successful. We just never get, if you ain't an athlete, then you're a drug dealer. It's hard to think of us as doctors and lawyers and judges. You have some, but we don't have enough for the time period we've been here. 4 and 5 black people on a federal court, how many whites? Right. You notice what these people don't have a conversation to say? I'm going to elect a white male to be on the Supreme Court. You don't have to say that. It's just a man. They don't have to put white in it. Right. There's a white woman, I'm going to elect the female for the court. They don't have to say white female. But when it's you, they got to put the emphasis on you black. And they're going to put the emphasis on it so when one of y'all niggas open your mouth and start crying and complaining, we just did something for one of y'all. Clarence Thomas, they keep throwing them up in our face. Yep. This man, most of these people don't know, most of these judges write, and what they look at for their poem, they use what their writings, they call them opinions. They read through your opinions. Like cases they got, when things go to Supreme Court, they all have an opinion. So they'll write or they'll comment. I think Clarence Thomas said the time he been on, said the 80 he had 2 opinions. Yep. What they tell you about this nigga? You tell me I've been on the court since the 80s, since the Bush, since the 90, early 90s from Bush 1, Bush 1 put them on. You only had 2 opinions? That is. You tell me out of all the cases the Supreme Court has seen since the 90s, you've only had 2 opinions? It's called Coon. They even talked about him on Lion King. Matata is his last name. He's Kunda. Hold on, let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me tell y'all something. I will not be con, okay? I know it ain't that funny yet. I'm working toward it, but I know when I get funny, you know what I'm saying? I know when folks trying to cheat for points. But it just kind of gets me. And I know my folks, they love them from basketball to football. I really don't care nothing about these people. I just been on this stuff. Because I've been on which we never benefit from anything these people have. The difference between us and other ethnic race groups or nationalities is they're not being affected to the offense that we are. You don't see the Hispanic people on the street complaining about getting shot down. And you ever see them when the Chinese told us they were getting slapped? Y'all saw a bill was passed in Congress. Listen, it didn't wait till the next president come. It didn't wait till the next Congress come in. It was unanimous that they shouldn't be slapped. Nobody met about you getting shot. No, sir. When they brought up about us getting shot, they said, well, police getting shot too. Yep. So when the Chinese getting slapped, they said, white folks get slapped too. Yep. Nobody had that conversation. Nobody said, well, white people, other people get slapped. Nope. They didn't even show them getting shot. They just see them getting slapped and hit the ground, which I still say was wrong. Don't think I'm agreeing. But the fact that a law was implemented, not just opinion, they made a law about striking one of these people. Ain't no laws for you. Nope. So I don't know why you got time to really enjoy no sports. Not when your condition the way it is. You know, King did try to get us to see the power we had. We got from the back of a bus to the front of a bus during a time of segregation. It wasn't like it was a time of freedom. We was in a time of segregation when you could. There were laws on the book against you. It wasn't, ma'am, I need you to move because I don't want you to say. It was, you don't move, the police come, you're going to be arrested because this is a law. Oh, yeah. And King showed us even with laws implemented, we could protest by not riding the bus and laws could be changed. Y'all understand that? That's the power you have. Our problem is we are afraid of law versus we can protest, we can go against to get those laws changed when they inflict us. And just about every law they got, it'll afflict us. Yes, sir. But we'll be the dancing coons. We'll be the dancing. Them boys ought to give up Super Bowl and just tell the truth. Start the prayer, just cut it off right down their face. So I just want to tell y'all just how y'all are. What's been going on here, how long they've been going, and wake people up. And other nationalities should look in it now. The problem is everybody knows, nobody cares because it's not them. See, but then if you don't care about you, why would you want me? You know why people don't stop and try to help prostitutes? Because they don't want help. They doing what they want to do. Exactly. That's why. So let's be honest. Let's not blame white America. What are you doing if it's so bad? That's right. You sitting here at the game and you pay the same amount of money I paid for this ticket. Yep. You paid for parking, you pressing, you mind being. Look, it couldn't be that bad for you. Because white people wouldn't come if it was bad to them. When they got sick of them niggas on their knees, that's what they did. They took the jerseys and burned them on the grill. They said, we ain't watching it. We not finna entertain it no more. I'm done with it. Them guys, they say if you gonna sit here on your behind when that flag is real and we supposed to stand up and you supposed to put your hand on your chest, I'm not watching it, I'm not supporting it, I hate it, and I'm boycotting it. When the last game y'all seen them niggas sit down? You see the power of white people? That's how white people work. Why you don't have no power? Stupid nigga. That will make you the 36 dumbest niggas on the planet. The fact that you are actually know, not guess, not figure, it's a given that you know that you are discriminated against. You are hated. You are gunned down and mistreated. And you will still support everything they got. It ain't even white people's problem. It's our problem. We say, white people know, I mean, it can't be that bad if you saying you taking it. Because if it was that bad, surely you wouldn't come. Surely you wouldn't watch it. Surely you wouldn't support it. Surely you would stand up against it. But like they said, for white people, it's entertainment. Listen, when I watch football and I watch basketball, I don't want to care about politics. I don't care what's going on in the news. I don't care who's being what. This is not the time to bring it up. Y'all do know, they talk, this ain't Tony Smith, this is what they said. This ain't the place. If you, listen, you had a right to protest, didn't they tell you that? Peaceful protest, no violence. How many people had those protesters in Canada killed? How many people had they beat up? They trucks gone. Do y'all know how much the fines are they giving them? $100,000 fine. Trucks towed with another high fine on their trucks, and they going to jail. That's when they tell us, see, you can protest, it has to be peaceful. The purpose of protest is to try to afflict something or cost you something. Let me see for a second. You need to come through here, right? I'm protesting. Okay, and my protest about injustice against me, I'm not going to be violent. So I'm stopping him from coming through. This is the only way to get his attention. He need to get through. If I allow him now, he got a certain time he need me to stop. Okay, it's time to stop. Now you can go on through now, son. How effective am I? I'm only effective when I'm holding him up. Now it's other people getting held up and other people getting held up and other people getting held up and other people. So now these people start, what you thinking? What are they doing up there? Right. And you find that some idiot sitting here, maybe fell asleep, some stupid car broke down. Push it out the way. You holding me up. Nobody's broke down. I'm sitting here because I'm trying to bring attention and awareness to my situation and to other people that look like me. So for me to move, yes, it's ambulances need to get through, fire department. I know they're going to say all these other things, and it's not against them, but in order to be effective, in order to get attention, in order to get change, guess what happened? Somebody's house going to have to burn down. Somebody got to make it to the hospital. Because if I don't stop it, you ain't going to believe it. I let him through. Now he come on through. Now, why he going through? My house burning down. I'm going to the hospital. I'm getting shot until I can stop him. That's stupid. He got other people, other folks getting hurt. His people got to get through. His people house on fire. That's why I'm here. That's right. Just like them people don't want their house on fire. Those people who want to go to the hospital. So do I. That's right. The only way I can get awareness, it has to. What do you think happens when people protest the bus? Guess what? I have less people driving the bus. Guess what I need? Less employees. Right. I need less bus, meaning less buses that's operating. How many mechanics I need? Less. Guess what? You're costing people jobs. People can't work because I don't have the right to sit where every other nationality does when I pay the same fare.
That's right.
And because these other people being let go and can't work, now you see what I'm saying.
That's right.
I'm gonna go to war. I'm gonna go to war. Here. This, the military people I'm fighting, and I'm fighting. I'm gonna drop a bomb to take them out. What you say now? No. My bomb I'm drop is just to take out the enemy here. But what if this army, this brigade, this regiment of people are a real detriment? Then these people just have to be the casualty of. The bigger picture is we stop the threat. Unfortunately, some other people were hit. But I can justify those people hit because we stopped the threat that would have caused more casualty than I would have when I dropped the bomb to stop the threat here. Our protest, unfortunately, will cost some people. But the bigger picture is how many more people are we going to lose if we don't do something now?
Come on. That's right.
That's what they say. That's how they justify it. They never show you the news of how many of those people dead and babies and buildings and homes. Let's deal with, I show you the day we kill. I get up there and tell you, the day we kill a threat that could have killed the whole world. Whew, thank you. Nobody want to see no pictures of no babies that they hit in some other homes that were hit by accident. Let's deal with who we went after. We got the target we've been searching for. We don't want to waste time talking about babies and women and kids and families and other people that are dead and homeless and fatherless kids. Let's deal with we kill the threat. Is that not what they do when they tell us when they kill somebody? Am I justifying the death and murder of other people? No. I'm just saying we're dying. Y'all got it? And until we do something drastic, until we're willing to put, look at all these people here. These people are going to pay a $100,000 fine, go to jail, pay another fine, and then pay an astronomical fine to get their trucks out of tow that's going to be held and going to get an astronomical price on the day because they don't want a shot. That's because they don't want a shot. I'm getting killed every day. Economically, educational-wise, health-wise, in every fashion. And I ain't willing to sacrifice nothing. I gotta watch that game, though. You see what I'm saying? They don't want a shot. They don't want a shot. And they willing to put, who in here willing to take a $100,000 fine? They folks like, shoot, I ain't have $100,000 I'll be paying them. Them folks say, and guess what they say? I'm doing it for other people.
Right.
How many different things we got working against us? Right. And the Negro is the laziest, sorriest, just full of excuses. Always. That's why I tell you, a lot of stuff, as men, we can't afford to operate the way we've operated all these years. We've been our biggest hurt. You know, there's I'm looking for black men. Where the black men at? Everywhere you look.
Right.
I ain't no use of using that line no more. Right. We don't know where our men at. We know where they at. Yep. Our men afraid.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
They ain't afraid to tear up their families.
Nope.
They ain't afraid to beat the piss out their kids. They ain't afraid to terrorize their home. They're just afraid to stand up and bring equality to their family and to other people that look like them. They're afraid to unite and stand together because they don't want to go to jail. Nigga, you going to jail anyway. It's just when they stop you, when they decide. And until we all come together and stand and work together, we're never going to change the things that work against us. It's never going to be a change. I don't care how much money you make, how much education you get. I don't care where you move. You're not safe. You're not exempt. It's just a matter of time they're going to stop you. Wonder what you doing over here. I live here. Look, give me your license, boy. And mishandling you. Now we went from A simple travel stop that I pushed you, and now you go to jail. The white man don't have to worry about it. Wherever he go, nobody gonna ask no white man where he's nowhere. He a white man, he be where he want to be at. Why you? Because I'm grown. Why you here? And give me your badge number. You try that, you finna get whooped up. Why can't we get the same opportunity to be respected and have rights? That's all we want. We're not asking to take them from the white man. We're saying let us have what belongs to us. Give us our respect. Why does everything have to turn and then we go to jail and we lose our life? These are pretty much two of the most opportunity we get on the stop. If we lucky, you get locked up. If you unlucky, you get shot. Most of us ain't got no rabbit foot and no horseshoe. So we know how this going, ain't it? You ain't got no 4-leaf clover in your Bible with you. So you unlucky. All we want is a fair opportunity. And our kids to have an opportunity. But if we keep participating in everything this man has that's meaningful to him, then he doesn't respect what's meaningful to us. Y'all understand that? I know my people, that's a different mindset. Cause my team, my love, my heart, these folks don't know you. These folks don't care nothing about you.
That's right.
They don't care nothing about you. Then they got LeBron, every jersey he got. You think these niggas finna do something for you?
Not at all.
These niggas ran straight and backs it up.
Yup.
Them guys working for the league.
Yup.
Them guys trying to get money. Them guys don't care nothing about y'all.
Nothing.
But you'll put your life on line for teams and all these people ain't got want these guys look like you want they stop.
Yup.
Won't they get the ball and put it in the middle of the court and say, today we're not playing.
Right.
While them folks said, they said, hold on, you cost us money. Say, you cost us money.
Right.
The only way to get a chance to get you, these guys will not come together because they all so scared. If they just win one, look, that football, them guys kick and put it on the ground and sit right there, everybody look at it. So we're bringing awareness. This got to stop. We shouldn't live in the country. It make no sense for a black man and a white man to walk up and fight each other. Nigga crack. It don't make sense. We've been here too long. And we ain't just met. When we just met? 20 minutes ago?
No.
How long we been here? What a white man do? Boy, go back where you come. Oh, you say, shut your mouth.
That's right.
What you talking about? I've been here longer than you.
That's right.
You 2-generation cracker. Shut your mouth. Yeah, Donald Trump is your president. Do y'all understand he is the first American in his family? What is the chance you are the first American out of your entire family and you president? You ain't got no roots.
That's right.
The man everybody say Merry Christmas. You just got him.
That's right.
That's me. All right, I got to stop all this stuff here. People think I'm some kind of civil rights leader. We just want change. Don't y'all want change? You gotta, listen, just show your business like, listen, you can live here, you can find it, just search through, you like, let him have it. Let you go ahead and you can have it. And all right, give me ball back. Here you go, ball. Do like my dad did. We maybe up backyard, got a basketball, get my dad to get it. Basketball. Throw that thing, throw the goal, shoot it in the, I had to go get out the ditch. He ain't got time to play no game. Walk off. I had to go get out the ditch. Man, look, I ain't got time to play with you. Get my dad the ball. Throw that thing over the goal and walk out. Man, walk on back. He said, oh, got time to be playing with you. I said, goodness. I knew after a while, you know what, I got in the mess. I realized, don't get in the ball. He let me out a while, you realize, don't get in the ball. He don't want to play. They need to respect you like that. After a while, they ain't caught on because you won't throw it away. So after a while, you do it, he'll realize he don't want to play. He don't want to play no more. Isn't that right? But you keep running, you keep playing, you keep supporting them, you don't realize, and they keep hurting you. You're hurting. Our homes are destroyed, our marriages are destroyed, our kids are destroyed, the family structure is destroyed, our values are destroyed, but we're still playing. You know my team in it. Get with the winning team. Get with the Yahoo Dean. Ain't that right? Yahoo Dean on the winning team. Ain't that right? That's it. Get with the winning team. I hear a whole lot of that. What is that? Sinners ain't even doing nothing. Ain't that right? Come on, how you gonna look? Come on, get with all the hands. Get with the winning team. Check the scoreboard. We the winning team. Check the scoreboard. We the winning team. All right. Whew, all right, I'm gonna try to get it out of the way. I ain't gonna take it back. All I need to do is to help me keep it. And I guarantee that I won't take it back. Isn't that right? You get involved with him the right way. Really commit yourself. You know, it makes a difference. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get ready and get out of the way. Shabbat, Layla, they called Friday night. We talked at the end about when Yahuwah came down and told you about if somebody came to you and they tried to persuade you to get you off. I'm still a little too loud. But he talked about how you were supposed to not conceal them. You weren't supposed to hide them. And how your hands were supposed to be the first one upon them. And you weren't supposed to pity them. He said, because they thought to thrust you out the way. That's right. And he told you, disapprove where your Lord at. You know, I don't know when or where or who might be used to try to be the person to try to persuade me and get me off. But I believe I'm persuaded. I'm not turning back. That's right. I'm not giving up. I gave up too much. That's right. I gave up too much. I struggled before holding on to stuff and I lost it anyway. Stuff I had in the world, I tried to keep it, but I lost it. Either time got it or something happened or somebody stole it or had to leave it or let it go. A lot of things I had to let go of and I had to leave it, you know, because of different pressing situation. But this thing when I attach myself to now, of being saved and being committed to be with him till I die, I ain't letting this go. And I'm persuaded wife or kids or grandkids or daughter or son or mother, whoever, I'm not letting nobody come in between and separate me from the heart of Elohim. Come too far. And my life had become more concerning toward me when I say, you know, you live at some point in your life, you don't really think about death as much when you're younger. And it takes time to come in because you realize the older you get, the less people you know. It is. I know a lot of people. I don't know as many people I used to know because time just didn't allow them to continue. But I'm still here, and only for a duration of time. But you know what you start to consider? The less people you start to know, you realize after a while, I'll be somebody be off of somebody else's book. So while I'm here, I'm going to do all I can to make sure I make it in. Got to make it in.
Got to. Yes, sir.
Got to make it in. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice, no matter what I have to go without, just got to make it in. And he'll prove it, just like a lot of us are here. Some people going through for different reasons, different situations. But it's just like it was when he told them if your wife or your bosom, your own son or your own real friend, it'd be just like your own nefesh. He said this is to prove where you're at with me. And he'll put you through things just to see where you're at. And you need to know. You can say where you're at, but until something comes and something happens and you get tried, you don't really know where you're at. You just, you know, what they'll call hope. You'll call, expect the weight is that whatever comes, I'll stand. I won't let nothing deter me or turn me away. And as you get older, days and time get precious. Because you realize just a matter of time. And you just want to be right at some point in your life. You know, you can straddle the fence a lot of years. You can play around a lot of years. And you just get to a point where your life just becomes so imminent and death is so much near. I got more days behind me than I'm going to have in front of me. So you start to consider before you make a decision to throw it all away, it won't be long. You'll be gone. And to our young people, your time is just as nigh as ours is now. It ain't the chance of y'all looking at one day I'll grow up and, you know, have a family and be old and do. Time's shorter. I wouldn't be the person to tell you that a lot. Time's shorter. It's a whole lot. How many of y'all agree? It's a lot shorter. We living in the world. I could have never imagined living in a world where you got to mask up. I could have never imagined going to a restaurant and paying somebody and saying, you the restroom. You the people that use the restroom, you ain't buying. It's saying for patrons only. Next, we close to the public. It's saying, I can't use the restroom, but yet I'm going to pay you money. We right back like we were with segregation. Go in the back and colors, I mean, we right back. Everything we look like they said we claim we fought this, we right back. How many of y'all know you go in a restaurant, you pay these folks, they tell you we don't have a restaurant. And you see them looking at it. And they look you straight in your face. So you imagine what they went through and the folks tell you, We don't have a restaurant for colors. And you sit here looking saying, I know these people got a restaurant. How they washing their hands? These people going to the restaurant. But we right back now to a point where war is imminent. And if this war kick on off like it should, and it's going to kick off eventually, if it's not this time, it'll come back again. The world ain't never seen nothing like this. They ain't never seen nothing like that. They had a world war before. They dropped bombs on other places. Russia not the people that's going to drop bombs in Europe. Russia going to drop bombs here. America ain't seen bombs dropped on them. America the person that always afflict other people. We watch other country buildings dilapidating in cities. These people not stupid. These people know where they're going to bring the war. North Korea told these people before they got one, said, we've been working on nuclear bomb. They said, they don't have no nuclear bomb. They said, we can hit the U.S. from here. And everybody's goal is to hit here because you know why? We've hit everybody else. We've afflicted everybody else, and nobody dropped nothing here. We one of the only countries that got bases on everybody else's soil, even people we fought. We got bases on your soil, and we fought you. And nobody bases him. These people looking at, this can't keep going. People don't watch these people long enough, and they don't strategize for these people. They just hadn't realized why they've been practicing with other people. People ain't stupid. You think Germany ain't looking at, they were defeated. Germany was the one of the greatest power in Europe. Germany was on their way to ruling the planet on these people. They were superior on every end. And they were beat by these people here. Manipulated and cheated. And all these people sat back and watched. And we got bases in Germany. And these people hadn't forgot. They just been watching and waiting and stalking. And it's just a matter of time. These people going to find out. There's a lot of people been plotting for this place. A lot of people been plotting coming to this place. We got to be right. At the end of the day, we need to make sure we're right. Everybody got their hopes and dreaming. America, the great savior? No. These people been watching. We've been the great disruptors. We've been the great destroyer. We done tore up a lot of homes and families, just like they tore up our homes and families. They done tore up a lot of homes and families. Can you imagine being locked up in Guantanamo Bay? One day you out here and one day you get snatched up. You get locked up somewhere for 20 years. For 20 years, I strip your clothes off and put you on your hands and knees on top of another man. Stack y'all up like pyramids. Water holds you down. Then I put you in a chair, put a mask on your face, hold you down, and pour buckets of water. This for 20 plus years. And then I let you go. Come to find out you innocent. 20-something years later. How many people done died in your family? How many of your kids remember? You ain't seen your kids, your family, you ain't talked to nobody. And I just let you go. You think you forgot that?
No, sir.
You think you let that go? Your mama died, your daddy died, your child died, your kids gone. Nobody don't even know you anymore, and you come back to a place where everybody pretty much dead, where it was a lively life place, and we just held you for 20 years and stripped you down naked and put you in a cage. We fed you everything against everything you believe. We beat you. We scorned you. We dragged you. We made you listen to music and just to the top, to it almost bust your eardrum, make sure you couldn't sleep. Sleep deprivation. We made you sign confessions and admit to stuff. You have no idea what you said. And then we decided 22 years later to let you go. Everybody ain't forgiving them. Now that's pretty bad. When y'all agree?
Yes, sir.
Let's look at the hundreds of years we spent here. What you think they were using on the waterboarding? We the first people got waterboarding. Them civil rights Martin, they were putting fire hosing.
Right.
You think of a bucket of water put out more pressure than a fire hydrant?
Not even close.
You talking about German Shepherd ripping on our skins and biting on us and snatching us to the ground? You talking about getting billy clubbed and beat? I'm talking about you fall to the ground, just bust your head and blood sweat, and they still kicking and hitting. And you die, left dead, put in the hospital, they just get you somewhere and put you on the side of the wall and just let you die because unfortunately they don't service niggas. Can you imagine? You get up, loving the Lord, Sunday morning, go to church, go in here to Sunday school. You know, how many of y'all kids went to Sunday school before? I went. Fun. It's always fun for kids. Can you imagine you get up that morning and there's a bomb go off? And you hear about the church exploding, you run down there and you get there and your baby's shoe sitting outside. You don't imagine where the foot, the leg, the arms, and the head at. And some white man does get caught and arrested 50 years later when he getting ready to die. Where he going some medical prison. and he lives a happy life out, and he dies off. And they tell you, see, justice was served. Your baby's still dead. Your baby's shoe still ain't got no foot to go in it. We suffered at the hands of these people. That's why we can't afford to play their games. We can't afford to watch them. We're too far behind. We got to, it's pretty bad, the story I told you about what happened for 22 years. But I guarantee that I take your story than mine. Yeah. Remember what I told you about the folks said AIDS is better? Right. I say his 22 years is better than the years I got in him. Come on. You want to match his 22 years up against the 200 and some years I spent here and the 400 some years we spent here? Being injected with a disease? To make you have mentally ill babies? Disease that'll kill you and take you out? Can you imagine the 400 years we spent here? Being hung from a tree? Being put behind a wagon and a car tied up and getting drugged till your body just started. We ain't talking about Jasper, Texas. Jasper, Texas was a small sample of what we've always endured. Yeah, right. Can you imagine you walking out, throw a rope on your neck, stick it behind the truck, and drag you and tell you, keep up, nigga? Right. How long you think it take for the skin to start coming off your body? Then the muscle, the tissues. Then the bones start to release. Then after a while, joints start to let loose. And the car still driving, or the wagon or the horse still riding. I say what he got happening in Guantanamo Bay is better than what I got. That's true. That's our reality. And the only reason things hadn't gotten better, because nobody ever stimulated our minds to think about our situation, how to change it. Okay? I just gave y'all food for thought. Hope they didn't break it down. We got a man on deck, though. We're gonna speak to him. We're gonna let him sound the Kato Sarah. We're gonna get him up here and let him speak to y'all. But I want us to consider that Purim means a lot to us. We were in another condition of being beaten, being killed, life on the line, and all they wanted was deliverance. Yeah. The same thing we want, deliverance. Yeah. This means a lot to us, but nobody never turned it to it. They fooled us and gave us Christmas. They fake us out when it was about us. Delivering and helping our poor. I told you salvation ain't no good. It was about them being delivered and helping their poor. They didn't teach us that. Somebody give you a Christmas gift, you look something you can't use, and then that's going to get you started and get you somewhere in the future. That's his stuff. This is what he'll establish for us. That's right. Y'all got Anphar Benim, our children. Y'all got it? All right. We don't hear let us sound the Kato Sarah. Y'all cheer up now. Don't look like that nigga. But I'm happy with my Yasha, with my Husha. I don't know about y'all. I'm satisfied with my Husha now. Yes, sir. I ain't got no complaint about my Husha. Anybody got a complaint about their Husha? Because if you got a complaint about your Husha, you need to get rid of yours and get mine. I ain't got no problem with my Husha now. I ain't been my Husha. Y'all hear me? I ain't but one. Ain't that right? Christian might have 3 or 4, but I ain't. Listen, I'm talking about my Husha. All right? All right, we're going to let them sound the Kato.
There's only one Husha. Okay. Christians claiming 3, but he's a wonderful Husha. Better hold your peace before you stun on my Husha. If your God is Jesus, he ain't none of my Husha. I'm only here for one thing, that's to honor my Husha. Now one of these gods got nothing on my Husha.